Hi everybody, it's Pam at Silver and Sparkles, and I have a fun project for us today. I have been still working on my One Page Wonder series. Don't worry about that, but today I have for you what I'm calling wraparound page pockets. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So these I did make using Book Page, and then covered them or embellished them with some papers. So this is just a idea journal of mine. So I'm going to pick a page and show you how these work. So this one, when I say wrap around, it's going to go, or this one's going to go around a page like this. So when I attach it, I am going to have a pocket. Let me find something to use. I'm going to have a pocket here and a pocket here on this page. And then on this page, I have this pocket. And then depending on how I attach it, I'll probably leave the top open because it's a little, I don't know, not a lot of room there, but a pocket here. So we'll put glue here, here, and here. And then on this one, I'll put glue here and here. And it's just a great way, again, to mass make these and then decorate them and have them for your stash in your journal. Now, this one is similar, except it doesn't have the angled pocket. So I just thought, to give you a variation, this one will come in and we have a pocket here. And again, I can leave it open here. And then on this one, I made this pocket a little shorter. And so I may leave it open on this side or even the whole way to have a large tuck spot. So that's the idea behind that one. And then the third one I'm going to show you how to make today wraps around the edge of a paper. Almost, depending on the size of your journal, you definitely need to pay attention to the size of your journal because you don't want to make it too tall. But the thought of this one is we now have a little narrow pocket here. Isn't that cute? I'll leave this open so we have a larger pocket on this side. And then when you flip it over, I didn't leave a pocket here. I certainly could have, but now we have a nice deeper tuck spot on this side. All right, so again, we're going to make these. I'm keeping them out of the book to help me remember what I'm doing. And then we can, at the end, I'll glue some of them in the journal in case you're a little confused on how they go into the journal. All right, so find yourself, again, you can use any paper, but I'm going to use some Book Page. And this is from a geometry book, an old geometry book that I have. And I thought, well, that'll be fun to use. So I'm going to, because I took the papers out by pulling the strings, I am going to go ahead and tear them apart so that I have a couple of pages instead of the big double fold. It is nice having that option, though, if you want to do something, with some larger Book Page. I do like having that option. Okay. Let's do the tall, skinny one first. So this is a super easy fold. I did also round the corners. Come up with your words, Pam. I did round the corners on this one. So I folded it over. The original one ended up being about 2 3/4 inches. It's about the same, 2 3/4. And then you just flip this edge back to get that skinny pocket. And to round the corners, you'll want to do this layer. And this is just the 1/2 inch quarter round size. But again, you don't have to round the corners if you don't want to, or you can use whatever size you feel like. Okay. And then it's going to be decorating. We'll ink, we'll do a pocket, layer some papers on there for this one. And I'm trying to just use some scraps I have laying around or things that I printed and just haven't quite used yet. And this one ended up being almost the perfect size. So now I remember I actually trimmed this one off a touch to make it fit, because I used the one of the other tabs. Again, just kits that I have extras laying around and haven't quite gotten to them. I'll have to round the corners again, but I think it'll be worth it. I'll just take off the same amount. It'll be worth it to have this paper fit on here so nicely. So, yeah, I think I did okay. I may have gone a touch short, but it'll work. It'll be all right. It's just paper, right? Okay. So I've been toying with the idea of starting another junk journal page idea series. So it could be how to decorate a page. It could be pockets. It could be all kinds of things. And just doing another idea book. I have one in a series that I did a while back before I had as much reach on YouTube. And so I was thinking I could do a new one, kind of with updated ideas, and to have another idea journal to work from. I love to pull out, I have several actually, but I love to pull them out, and just going to glue this down. This is also making my book page a little sturdier, having the cardstock on here. But I love having them around. And what I didn't do last time, but I've thought about doing if I do a new series, is as I go make 2, which is a little ambitious, but with the idea that I'll keep one for myself for my ideas, but then the second one I will probably decorate a little bit more, and then I will do a giveaway maybe. I don't know. That's kind of what's on my mind as I think about that. So let me know your thoughts, and if that's of interest to you, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I having an idea, and usually with an idea book, I don't always decorate everything. Like the ones that I make for myself, I don't go whole hog on embellishing and making it look beautiful. Guys, I'm going to make this another pocket on this one. So instead of just gluing it down like I did on this one, I'm going to add glue around the edges. I made for myself, like I would just fold that pocket and then add it to the idea journal, just so when I go back, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I did. So anyway, that again, that's kind of my thought, is that someone then would have an idea journal. Now I certainly could decorate it or embellish it a little bit more if I'm going to give it away, but whoops. Okay, so you do want to make sure you don't glue any of your pockets or your flaps closed. So this one I am going to add glue just right here, so the little skinny flat tuck spot is closed. And then I really don't need to glue anything else. So this one I added a little mushroom sticker, that cute, and a little tab right here that doesn't close up the pocket any, but just to decorate it. Let me grab my little box of doodads and see if I have anything that I think we could just stick on here really quick to be cute. I do like this tab I was using to show y'all the pockets. Maybe we'll put it on this side just to have a layer of interest. And I think, again, this is what I love about some of these really super simple projects and folds. Like, you could totally build your stash, and then when you're ready to use these with a journal, you can decorate with either the colors you're using or the theme or the papers you have on hand. Then I love some really eclectic journals, but I do a lot that are like with certain papers or certain themes. So okay, so for this one, I did like the idea of having that little bit of an overhang. I thought that was cute. where it didn't close up the pocket, but there's just a little tab right there. So we'll do the same thing. Ooh, I didn't realize the glue was actually coming out, so I have a little extra. All right, so we're gonna call that one done. I like it, and I like that I left this pocket open too. All right, so that was that style. Now to do the next one, again, very simple folds, which I like because you can really make a whole bunch of these if you want to, and have them on hand. So this one, I just fold it up, and then we're gonna fold it over. And then on this side, I'm gonna just fold it at an angle to make that angled pocket so that when we add it to our page, I don't know if I have anything here, to our page, you'll have this pocket and then an angled pocket, okay? All right, so again, on this one, I just picked out from some scraps and some things I have on hand, something to decorate it with. So we'll do that real quick. And I also, just because I wanted to make sure this pocket wasn't too flimsy, I did on my original, I did add a piece of paper behind it, but it's not necessary. I think, again, it depends on the sturdiness of your book page. And I wasn't even thinking when I made this, when I decorated this corner, but when I actually attach it to the journal, you're not going to see that. That's the side that's going to get glued down. But that happens. Just kind of remember what you're doing as you go. And let me see what I have. I have that. I really liked that paper. I found it in my scrap bin. And I have these. They're not really the right size, but I could just chop them off to make them fit these pockets, which I think I'm going to do. Or instead of chop, I'm going to tear. I think that's approximately where I need that one to be. And sometimes I just feel like tearing instead of cutting or getting my chopper out. All right, so I want to decorate this one. And it's nice in this style of crafting that you can tear paper, right? And you can just be happy with the imperfections. So after I get this on here, I'm probably going to do a little more inking on this one. Whoa, but we'll see. So today, it's kind of quiet around my house, which is nice because I have lots of time to craft and work on my business and do the things that I enjoy. So I'm enjoying the little bit of quiet that I have. And I think the neighbors were mowing their yard, mowing their grass a little while ago. And so I was waiting to film my video until they got done so y'all wouldn't have to listen to my dogs barking. Hopefully they'll be quiet. And to the lawnmower going outside my window. So I got kind of a fun start to the day. I updated my Etsy shop, and I've also, oh, this is fun. So for my shop that I have here in Virginia, that's the in-person store, I've ordered from some other fabulous female artists some of my fall and holiday Christmas I'm just going to reinforce this just a little bit, like I said, Christmas items. So there was a big wholesale market recently, and I try to only work with other female-owned businesses or handcrafted businesses. There's a few that I work with that it's like a family, a couple, something like that. But I love supporting other female artists and crafters, and I can't keep up the inventory with just my items, with only my handmade items. So it's a nice mix. I've got some of my journals and cards and bookmarks and paper items in there, but then I also have quite a bit of like home decor and pillows and a few candles, mugs, you know, kind of the basics. I have some coasters, stickers, a few things like that. So it's fun, and it's fun. This is my first, will be my first holiday season in the shop. And so I'm really excited about the Christmas items and all the fall themed items, because I love the fall and of course Christmas. So it's going to be fun. So I brought that up to say some of my inventory that I ordered from the market came in the last few days. So I've already been looking at everything and starting to tag and get everything organized to how I want to store it until I take it to the store. So that's pretty much been my morning. I enjoyed my coffee with my puppy dogs, and talked to our youngest daughter. She's got her internship this summer, and she doesn't have to be in until about 8:30. So she gets up every morning. She's such a good kid, and she walks. And so I got to talk with her some when she got back before she showered to get ready for work. And something's going on with her phone charger, and that I am going to glue this flap down, guys, just to make it nice and sturdy. And her phone only charged to like 6% overnight. So we've got to, I told her to take one of the other chargers in the house, because I'm going to go ahead and glue these shut to have our little pockets. Because she was like in a panic. Of course, she likes to listen to music and when she walks and things. And so I think she did find one of the portable chargers to take with her on her walk, which was a lot for her to carry probably, but she managed, and we'll get her settled. But anyway, I had a great morning. All of that to just say I had a lovely kind of quiet morning, and everything is good. Everything's good in my little corner of the world. Okay, I'm just adding another little piece to this pocket to make it look a little more finished. I love it. Okay. So that one's done. See how quick and easy? And these, of course, when we put things, when I glue them into the little journal, we'll add some little tags and some things in there so you can see how nice they look. All filled. Okay, so then this one is super, super easy too, because it's basically, again, an easy fold. Decide how deep you want your pocket. And then this one, I just don't fold in half. I just kind of off center it so that on one page we have a long pocket. On the other page, we'll have this tuck spot and then this small pocket. And, you know, I think that it gives, again, if you have these kind of on hand and you're trying to fill a journal or you need ideas for different pages, it gives you a nice variety. And you can go from there. So I like to, like I said, just like to have these on hand. And then no matter what paper my journal is, or the theme of my journal, then I can just kind of decorate. This had been previously folded, so I'm just going to ink on that fold because I kind of like that. And you don't even have to layer these up. I will say the book page I chose is not the most sturdy. You know, it's not crumbling apart or anything, but I do think adding the additional cardstock will certainly make these hold up, you know, better and not tear in the journal. So I also, as you guys know, I love working with scraps. And so this is a great way for me to, again, pull out things maybe that I've overprinted a little bit and use them up. I was just thinking how cute this will be to tuck in one of our little pockets and tuck spots when we get this in a few minutes glued into our journal. So I'm just going to set that there. But I also need, how about the star? I need a piece to finish covering my pocket. And then, yeah, that'll be cute. And it's already pretty dark. It doesn't really need inking. So I usually at some point during my video, I go for my ask, which is for you guys, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to my channel. And if you can leave me a comment, a thumbs up, all those types of things, I would appreciate it. So there was my ask. There you go. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Okay. Again, it's not so fragile that I think I need to line this. So I'm going to leave this one without doing anything extra up here. I may put, though, let's decorate the pocket just a touch to break some of that up and to make it look cute. It says knowledge. I think that went with some of my owls. And I still have a lot of my little owl pieces laying here. Let me see. I haven't done a butterfly in a while. These are a little bit large. But will it work? Can I make it work? I think I can. I think if I'm gonna, sorry butterfly, I'm gonna cut off your antennae. It may make you look a little weird, but you'll be okay. I don't think you look too weird. And the blue will be a nice contrast for this side. I don't know which side I want to put it on. I think I'm gonna go where I was to begin with. And I'm just gonna glue like that to make sure I don't close up my pocket. I'm trying to be careful. Okay, there, that's cute. Now that is going to hang off of the edge, and depending on the journal, it's probably okay. Just like how you sometimes have ribbons and things hanging off the edges. But what I might want to do is, I don't know, I could have covered it. Let's do that. I'll be able to stick some paper in here, and I'm going to be able to, just so you don't have that bright white of the little wing hanging out, and so that it's a little bit thicker if it gets caught. Now this would have been a lot easier to do if I had done it before I glued this down. But hey, can't even tell now, can you? There we go. All right. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we've made all of those. So let me just get this out of our way. And I could have done some more inking, but we'll do that. I'll do that off camera. Okay, so let me pull my journal back out and let's attach some of these to the pages. So I kind of liked the idea. I don't know if I want to do, whoa, the yellow one or the blue one. Let's see. The yellow kind of looks neat with the really aged paper, doesn't it? And then we'll have it on this side. Oh, and the kind of the green there. So, okay, that's what we're going to do. So for this one, to attach it, I am going to add glue to the top and the bottom of this flap. And that's going to hold it in. And we'll have the tuck spot here and the really little shallow pocket here. Again, there might be some cute things we could have hanging out, maybe some ribbons and things. Now this one has a pocket here, and we're going to leave a pocket here. Now just to give this a little more structure, I'm going to add, instead of a thin bead of glue, I'm doing kind of a large section of glue just to give our page wraparound a little more structure. We still have from here to here for this pocket, so it's still a nice wide opening. Okay, so I haven't really prepared things to put in all the pockets, but if I just grab a few little things from my bin, we'll see how that looks. I think that's a little large, but you get the idea, right? get the idea. And it's okay if they hang off some because they look kind of cute. And then on this side, we have lots of space. So we can put things of different sizes in this pocket. It's pretty deep. And we also, this isn't really ready to be left in a pocket, but this is just my idea journal, so it really is okay. There we go. Have something in there to remind me that that's a pocket. Okay, so I've attached that one, and then I am going to, I'll put a little bookmark there so I can come back and find it later when I want to take some pictures. Okay, so then on this page, or which page do I want? I'm just trying to randomly pick something. I've done a lot of collaging in this one, which I love to do too. All right, how about we attach it here? It's a nice ragged edge that we can cover up. Okay, I like it. And you can decide where on the page you want it. So again, I want to leave this one open at the top. So I am gonna add glue just to make sure we're attached nicely to the page, and then on these two sides. So 3 sides, leaving the top open. Hope you guys can see. Very sweet. And then I'm gonna leave this one open here as just kind of a smaller tuck spot. So this one, we are gonna add glue again, kind of there on the edge, and then at the top, and well, this is the top and this is the bottom, the top and bottom. So now we have a tuck spot there, and we have, do another owl, a little place for that owl to perch. And then this is a larger pocket that will hold something a little bigger. Maybe that puppy dog, maybe that owl. Okay. Just to be super weird and eclectic is super fun. Oh, I'd also talked about how this one you could leave the top open and then have a really large tuck spot. So that's an idea too. And then I left this one, didn't I? I left this one open at the top. Let's see if I have anything that is large enough. If I put it in there, you'll still see it. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Very fun. All right. And again, let me find a strip of paper to use just as a mark. There we go. And then I want to add our third style. We haven't added this one, have we? All right, I have that one left. I have that one left and that one left. Okay. All right. I didn't really pay attention to which ones was which as far as the ones we made together or the ones I had already made, so it's okay. All right, this one, I really like this color with this flower, so we're going to put this one here. And this one, I think I will leave, like I said, really large and open. So we'll glue this side first on this one. And I'm only going to add glue right here along to where it'll attach to the page edge and the bottom. To give us a nice large tuck spot. And then on this side, I'll leave it open at the top and just at the top. So the 2 sides and glue along that edge to go to the, to get to the page edge. Okay, that pocket could have used a little more decorating. That may have to be on my to-do list here soon. Okay, so we're going to tuck her in there and maybe leave a butterfly as well. And again, I think you can see what I was talking about, that a large piece could tuck in here if you have something like that. And then on this one, I didn't put that little green tag in anywhere, so we'll put one there. And oh, let me find something. Maybe another owl. Okay, so lots of room for little pieces, and I hope you like these ideas. I am really happy with how they turned out and how they look on the pages. Okay, so this is a very eclectic idea journal that I've been collaging in and working in for quite a long time, but I like it. Decided to pull it out today and add some things to it. So I hope you liked these ideas and you'll give them a try. Have a great day, and until next time, take care.